What's going on YouTube? This is Lou here, first video ever on YouTube. This is Wrestling Tube 101. I'm at you right here. I really feel finally the need to get my opinion out on a couple of things, so I've decided to make a series of videos, this being the first. This one's going to be about the WWE. I am very disappointed with the WWE right now, and I know a lot of people, there are a lot of marks for like Randy Orton, and I know a lot of kids, they all love John Cena, and like the two most over guys in the company, like in the last at least 7 or 8 years. And aside from that fact, there's a couple other facts that really suck, and it involves them, but I can't really put the blame on them because this really isn't their fault. If you really think about it, it's really the booking of the show that screws it up, and the writing that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. You have Christian on a pay-per-view, Extreme Rules, win against Alberto Del Rio, which is a heel that was drawing tons of heat. Okay, he's drawing tons of heat still, alright? And you put him over him, okay, so now he's got, more fans probably than he did before, because you put him up against his heel, he's fighting to the top, and the fans are really behind him, and he wins this belt over this heel versus face feud. It was freaking awesome. The match was great. 17 years to win it. He lost it 2 days later on a taped SmackDown. I live here in Orlando, Florida, and I am glad I did not go to that show. I couldn't afford to go, but I'm glad I didn't, because if I would have been very disappointed. First of all, I don't even want to go there with the way they picked his opponent to be Randy Orton. That was so stupid. Having the fans choose between... Why would you have, and this happens a lot nowadays, a face versus a face? That is so stupid when you think about it. The whole point of a wrestling match is to have a heel and a face. So, there's heat that's generated, so it gets the crowd pumped up. The heel comes out, cuts a nasty promo, dissing people, knocking the crowd, knocking whoever, and some random motherfucker can just come out. And it doesn't matter who it is, he's going to get popped. Just because he's not the heel. He's a good guy. And then the crowd gets behind the good guy, and hopefully the good guy wins. He doesn't always win, but most of the time he wins. That's how you make money. That's how you book a match in wrestling. Okay, when you got two good guys, all right, there's no one to boo. So when everyone's cheering, it's just kind of boring. Like the crowd just seems kind of dull. There's no real fan interaction. I'm like, if you think about it, like the people that are in the ring are really what make the show. Because they kind of help tell the story. When they boo and they cheer, and when all you're hearing is cheering during a match, it's like, what the hell? And then you got these heels that are just laying around, they're jobbing. Like CM Punk and one. I mean, he lost to Randy Orton 3 times in a row. That's pathetic. And then you're just gonna have Randy Orton go over not just heels, but then he's gonna go over other faces. Now, granted, finally, he is facing Sheamus at Capital Punishment, which is going to be one of them bullshit-ass pay-per-views, and we all know Sheamus is going to lose. There's no way Randy Orton's going to put him over. So all they're going to do is further bury somebody else. But at least it's a heel, I guess. So, hopefully, they'll at least let him look good. I hope Sheamus at least looks good. They put him off on such a huge start, and I know he didn't deserve it. He didn't really need them first 2 world titles. He wasn't ready for it, regardless of how he got the spot. But just to have him go up against Randy Orton and get buried, which is most likely what's going to happen, it's so stupid. WWE's booking is sad. It's completely horrible. It's just a bunch of soap opera writers. Like, they don't even know how to book a match. They don't know how to generate heat anymore. And these guys, they go out, and most of them can't even get into what they're saying. Like, the promos they cut, like, it's not even them. Like, it's like, okay, this is the character that you're going to be. You can't be yourself. So, even if you sound retarded and dull, like, whatever. No, man, like, that's stupid, Like back in the day, at least people were, I don't know, they had original characters. I guess they were more allowed to be themselves. I mean, these guys should be able to, I don't know, write their own promos or cut their own promos or give these guys some managers that can't talk. Like you know, people say, you know, like you know, Daniel Bryan. Like Daniel Bryan, like he's an awesome wrestler, but you know, he's not that fantastic on the mic. Fine, give him a manager and let his wrestling talk for him. You know, bring back a couple of managers, some guys, you know, so that, you know, you can get these guys that really aren't that good on the mic up on the top. That's the whole point. Not to leave all your mid-card talent in the mid-card their whole careers and they just continually get buried. All right? And they get buried for a lot of reasons, you know, regardless whether it be, you know, like just between a match or something personal going on in the back. Like, you know, the thing between Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton, you know, with Randy Orton and Mr. Anderson, Mr. Kennedy, whatever the hell you want to call him. Kennedy. Vince, what the fuck are you doing, brother? I don't get it. You're turning down your key demographic of fans, the guys that have people that stuck with you the longest time, just to support a bunch of kids to have the two same people over all the time. And they're not going to lose those titles anytime soon, especially John Cena. He's going to hold that till WrestleMania. So you're going to basically have John Cena squash whoever he goes up against until WrestleMania. Incredible. You know, there was a point, and there are certain points where I just don't watch the show anymore. I'm not going to lie. Like, after the spoilers came out for SmackDown, I didn't even watch the show for a couple of weeks. You know, I actually just tuned in this Friday again to see what was going on. And I gotta say, the wrestling wasn't that bad on the show, but still, the booking is still complete shit. Like I said, the only good thing that really happened is the fact that Sheamus is facing Randy Orton. But we all know what's gonna happen. And, you know, Raw is not looking any better. Like I said, John Cena is going to be walking over, no matter who it is. Alberto Del Rio. They brought him over to Raw as a big-time heel, and that's what's going to happen. He's going to get buried. All right, The Miz got buried. That was another one. Why the hell would you put The Miz against John Cena in an I Quit match when everybody knows who's going to win it? The Superman thing is done. All right. Hulk Hogan's age is over. All right, you know, you might as well just have him going out saying, "Take your vitamins and eat your pills and eat really healthy, brother. Don't smoke cigarettes, brother." The WWE has turned nothing but a soap opera. I wish they would start giving a damn about the fans and stop worrying about just a couple of kids who pop and ladies that love to see John Cena and Randy Orton take the shirts off. You got guys like, I don't know, Zack Ryder, who, I mean, I'm pretty sure he has some kind of permission from, you know, WWE to put his things on YouTube, but why not put that on Raw as a segment? Like, push the guy. You know, he's awesome on the mic. He's not that bad in the ring either. I mean, seriously. There's so much mid-card talent that's stuck there. Like, you gave Dolph Ziggler the World Heavyweight Championship for one night back on SmackDown not too long ago. And after that, he hasn't done shit. The only thing he did is cut his hair and dye it black and make him look like a jobber. Daniel Bryan came in strong, won the U.S. title from The Miz. And he jobbed up until, what, this Friday. And now he finally won a match. In which, you know, the win to me makes really no sense. Like, you brought him over to SmackDown, and finally, after all this time, you put him over somebody somewhat relevant, and now I'm supposed to buy into him now, after he just jobbed like to everybody, including the fact that he lost to The Miz, and that's the guy that he won the title from. That was a while back, but still, my point. I'm so pissed right now I can't even think of who the hell he actually faced this Friday. Somebody just please tell me what the hell they're doing. You know, if you agree with this, great. If you think I'm a complete idiot, please, you know, tell me. I really don't care. But if you think I'm wrong, please tell me why. You know, either, you know, make a video, or, you know, write in the description box, send me an email. It doesn't matter. Just, you know, just tell me why, so I have an idea. Because I'm so confused in my own head, and I don't think half the YWC understands this. At least if you're over the age of 18. I think I've gone on long enough. I'm done. Peace.